What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I need to remember to look right here whenever I'm recording, because honestly, I should flip the camera around, but I'm not going to since I already started recording. But welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to your boy Sean TV. If you have not already, smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. Today, is that lady still there in her car? Oh well. Today, Ayesha Curry, what you got going on? Like, you have a whole husband out here. The thing is, Ayesha, you have a whole husband out here, and you are talking about you miss male attention. Let's talk about that for a second. It's one thing if she was, first of all, Ayesha is not ugly, okay? And the thing with guys is, I don't want to try to speak for all guys. I just feel like a guy's not just gonna, get froggy at the opportunity to, flirt with a married woman who has children. You know what I mean? Like, nobody would jump, or I would hope that, first of all, some men don't even like to date a woman with a child. What makes think he's gonna want to mess with a woman who has a husband and has children? So she needs to be taking these things into consideration. Second of all, she sounds kind of ungrateful, because from what I've known, or I don't know who she was before Steph Curry, like Steph Curry kind of made her in a way. So for her to just kind of be like, oh, I missed the male attention, like, don't you get enough attention from Steph? Like, I mean, I understand he may not always be home, but what are you really looking for attention from other guys for? Like, that's a big red flag to me. Like, that's not a deal breaker. I know certain things would be a deal breaker in relationships, but that's a red flag, because that sounds like the start of doing slime stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm in a relationship and I tell my girlfriend, look, babe, or not even tell my girlfriend, or if I go on an interview and I say, I kind of miss the I kind of miss the attention that girls used to give me. She gonna be looking at me like, what do you mean? Like, you have a girlfriend? Like, what do you really need attention from other girls for? Because, if you really think about it, if the situations were reversed and Steph had said that on some interview, people would have been calling him slime. People would have been like, oh, you see, niggas really ain't shit. Oh, this is why you can't trust men. People would have been downing on Steph. So that's what the double standards came in. Same thing with Cardi B. When Cardi B was found out to be drugging men and doing all this nonsense, nobody really, they said stuff, but they really turned it into a joke, Same thing with Ayesha. They're really turning this thing into a joke, when honestly nobody really knows how it's going to affect their marriage. Because for me personally, I don't know Steph Curry personally, but for me, if my wife, or if even my girlfriend, was to go somewhere, or to even mention publicly that she misses getting attention from other men, I'm gonna be looking at her like, well, okay, what would you do if you were to get attention? Are you gonna start messing around behind my back? Like, what do you really need affirmation from another man for when you have a husband, when you have a boyfriend? So Ayesha's kind of messed up there. Long story short, people are trying to make it a battle of, oh, you don't know how women deal with their insecurities. You don't know, oh, I saw one thing that said, oh, well, some women are raised to believe that their beauty comes from the attention and the acceptance of men. And look, I definitely understand that that kind of thinking, because I went through a similar type of thing, when I was a little bit, I'm a little bigger now maybe not as big as I was in high school, maybe because I'm a little more older, so I'm taller and my body's more built up. But I was a fat boy in middle school and high school. When I came to Florida, I gained a lot of weight, and one of the reasons why I lost one of the original reasons why I lost weight was actually because I thought that women did not want to date me simply because I was fat. So that was my initial kind of push to go to the gym, to start eating right, to start exercising. But eventually I realized, hey, women are gonna date whoever they're gonna date. Just because I have a six-pack and abs, it may help me get a girl, but it's not gonna be a definite make her want to stay. Personality, at the end of the day, somebody's personality is what makes them stay in a relationship. You can be ugly as hell and pull the finest bitch. You know what I mean? Like, on some dead ass shit. So the whole argument that people are trying to defend Ayesha by saying, oh, even so, it's kind of an embarrassment to your husband. Because even if that was the case, I'm sure she has a group chat with some of her girlfriends in it. She could have been talking to her girlfriends about it. Like, why does that have to be publicly said for the world to now clown you? Because now you're a joke. Now, you know what I mean? Like, now you're a joke. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, literally, it shouldn't be that hard to respect your marriage or relationship. It shouldn't be that hard. People just don't want to, like I said, Ayesha, like, come on, like, you have I know I sound like I'm being repetitive, but you have a whole husband at home. Like, how would it sound? Like, that just sounds bad. Like, what do you need attention from other men for? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, go home, talk to your husband. If the problem is really that he's not giving you the attention, tell him, sit him down, text him, call him, and say, hey, I know you're busy a lot, babe, but I feel like you're not paying me enough mind. If that's what the issue is, then that's fine. But if the whole other men issue is stemming from that, then there's something wrong with their marriage. And I definitely do think there's something wrong with their marriage for her to be not even looking for, but she misses the attention from other men. Because if you're really into your partner, sure, compliments may be nice from other people, but to specifically use the words that you miss it, it's kind of like, sis, like, what's going on? I just gotta, like, sometimes, like, you gotta take a step back and think about what you're saying before you say it. Obviously, sometimes that doesn't happen in her case, in a lot of cases, but I mean, Ayesha, like, what's really good? Steph Curry, like, you need to sit down. You need to sit your wife down before something else gets. Because if you don't nip it in the butt right now, what's gonna happen is she's gonna go out looking for attention. Really, if your girl says that she misses attention from other men, that either means that she doesn't want to be loyal to you. I'm throwing this out there. This doesn't have to be true. This is my own personal opinion. If your girl misses attention from you, misses attention from other men, either she doesn't want to be loyal to you anymore, she's getting bored of the relationship, or you're not giving her the attention that she needs, so she misses getting it from other men. Like, you gotta debunk it in kind of a way instead of just kind of making fun of it. That whole notion about the whole insecurity thing, that's nice, but I don't think this is the case in this situation. I do think it's maybe just a case of something that's going on in their marriage that's causing her to act this way and to say that. So I say, Steph, you got to get your household in order. Sit her down, tell her, sit your ass down. We got to speak. Something ain't right. The spirit is not right in this house. You know what I'm talking about? Like, say something, Steph. You got to step your game up. Your wife should not be going on TV telling people that she misses getting attention from other men. Because now she looks like a joke and you look like one too. So step your game up. Put down the basketball. Use your balls. And control your wife. Ask her what the hell is going on. Tell her, what do you need me to do? What do you want to talk about that's causing you to say this? Because you're not finna go on TV embarrassing me like that. Hell to the fuck no. So, that's all I gotta say about the situation. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with some more videos. I'm trying to make this thing go daily or every 2 days, every 3 days maybe. We'll see. Anyway, this is your boy Sean TV. I'm rolling out. Peace.
Let it go.